The image introduces a massive, enclosed hall designed with precision and control. Tall stacks of metal bunk beds line the walls, rising high and creating a sense of confinement and scale. The lighting, dominated by cool blue and purple tones, adds a cold and institutional atmosphere to the space. In the center, a large group of individuals stands tightly packed together, all wearing identical green uniforms. This visual uniformity removes personal identity and replaces it with collective presence. The polished floor reflects the lighting, emphasizing the cleanliness and order of the environment. Prominently displayed on the ground are two bold symbols, a circle and a cross. These shapes immediately draw attention and suggest rules, decisions, or pathways that must be followed. The overall setting feels calculated rather than welcoming, giving the impression of a system where structure and obedience are valued more than individuality or comfort. Symbolism plays a powerful role in this image, shaping how the viewer understands the scene. The stacked bunk beds suggest hierarchy and limitation, reinforcing the idea that space, comfort, and freedom are restricted. The identical uniforms eliminate visible differences such as status or background, creating the illusion of equality while masking deeper power dynamics. The circle and cross symbols on the floor act as visual representations of choice, direction, or consequence. Although they appear simple, their placement suggests that decisions here carry serious weight. The tightly grouped individuals reflect shared uncertainty, as no one stands apart from the group. This collective positioning highlights how individuals are absorbed into a larger system where personal control is reduced. The closed design of the room, with no visible exits, intensifies the sense of containment. Altogether, the image communicates how controlled environments can influence behavior through order, repet. Emotionally, the image creates tension through stillness rather than action. The participants appear calm, yet the scale of the room and the strict structure suggest underlying anxiety. This moment feels like a pause before something significant happens, a point where anticipation outweighs certainty. The lack of visible authority figures makes the environment itself feel dominant, as if the system controls everyone without direct presence. The visual balance between symmetry and crowd density keeps the viewer focused on the collective experience rather than individual stories. This scene encourages reflection on human behavior when faced with pressure, rules, and unknown outcomes. Narratively, it functions as a setup rather than a conclusion, raising questions about choice, control, and consequence. What do the symbols decide? Who determines the rules? The image leaves the audience engaged and curious, effectively pulling them into a larger story driven by structure, discipline,